You can bring me a cup when you. Shalom Israel. Shapar, which means horn. No sign of Christ. Salakia to the brothers out there that may be listening. If y'all interested to understand how to do the horn, it's very simple. Basically, for anybody that's familiar with brass instruments, it's really vibration of either the tongue or the mouth, specifically. In the case of a trumpet, which is what this is, or a horn, you want to use the mouth. So you're really just vibrating. And then you do it towards the center to that degree. I have a video familiar with a brother called the Black Trumpeter on YouTube. I'll see if I can't get it. Anybody that wants it, just hit me up on Facebook. All right. Shalom, everybody. Yayan, which means wine. I ain't trying to get too drunk today. Laya Sha'ala, which means to Israel. Shapar again, which means horn. Good enough. I imagine, which means to stand. Sawa upon the Hakwadam, which means turn and face the east. Going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakotka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Koa, Haya, Bashamayim, Natan Lanawa, Lakam, Barataza, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kabwat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabwat Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabi'aya Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, Labalamya, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakak, prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Babu Kashah, Natan Lanawa, Hakak, Larba'a, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazariah, Hakak, Lahakwiyam, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawa, Hatamala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Tawaraman, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power. Power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahayim. Ma'ayanya. Yabah. Isaiah. Isaiah Ma'in. Yahweh. Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamuat, Ragalka, Alianawam, Shamarka, Hanala'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawama, Yashrala, Yahawa, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tzalka, Aliyah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Atna Pashka, Kan, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazahaka, Wabuaka, Ma'aita, Wa'aid Iwalam. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, and even forevermore. Salakia, and thy coming in, and thy coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. Salakia, and even forevermore. Salakia, y'all. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Salakia. Alahaya. Al-Dami Alaka. Hold up, let me put on my glasses. Salakia. Alta Karash. Wa Alta Shakwat. Allah. Kayahana. Awayabyaka. Yahama Yawan. Wa Mashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Imaka. Yariyamwa. Sawad. Wayataya Aitazawa. Altazafawanyaka. Amara. Lakawa. Wanakakira. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazaka. Shamyashrala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa Aitazawa. Love. Yakadwa. Aliyaka. Baya. Yakaratwa. Ahalia. Adawam. Wayashima Aliyam. Mawa Abba. Wahagayam. Gabar. Wa'aimawan. Wa'aimalak. Palasha. Amyashabia. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Aimam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Aisha Laham. Kamadian. Katsaya Sarah. Kayabian. Banakal. Kwayashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayandara. Hayawa. Damar. It's like a Damar. La Adama. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadayabmawa. Ka'irab. Wakaza Abba. Wakaza Bak. Wakata Zalmanai. Kal Nasaya Kamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarashah. La Nawa. Nawa. Alahayab. Alahayab. Shayatamwa. Kagogala. Kakwash. Lapanya Raka. Kaash. Daba Yaira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Har Yum. Kan Taradatma. Basahiraka. Wabasawa Paska. Fabahalab, Malaa, Panyam, Kualawood, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Aya Ai, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Aliyawad, Al Kalha Aratasa. In the English, keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. For they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. And they have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. A sword also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zaab. Yea, or their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded. Let them be confounded and troubled and troubled and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish and perish and perish, that they may know, that men may know, whose name alone, Salakia, that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Prayer for the power structure in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Why Mayaka Allah? Why Alahayim? Batazab Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kaya Yalyam. Waha Akwathian. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. The water Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Go to ground. Curses. Well, yes. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, and elect synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it's the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Sorry, which means to turn. Yeshai, which means to be seated. The water, I didn't even know the water was here. Where are we starting at? Leviticus 13 and 25, something like that. Ain't no good movies out. These out. What's next? All right, we're going to start in the Hebrew as always. 13, where's 25? Okay. So we're about to cover just a bit of background. We're about to cover leprosy today. We're going to get into that right now. Wara'a Atha and you see. Okay. Ha-Kahan. Kahan is priest. Wana Nahapak. Sha'ir. Laban. Baba Bahar Rath. Wa Mara'a. Imak Mun. Ha Iwar. Tazaraith. Hawa. Bamakawath. Bamakawa, Paraka, Watama'a, Athwa, Ha-Kahan, Nagai, Tazaraith, Ha-Wa'a, 26, Wa'am, Yara'ana, Ha-Kahan, Wahana, Ayan, Baba Harath, Shire, Laban, Wa-Shapala, Ayana Man Ha-Iwar Wahawa Kaha Wahasagayar Ha-Kan Shabaith Yamayam Salakia Yum 7 days. Shabaith Yum is 7 days. Okay, Shabaith, the thou in that instance. When you're counting something out, like 7 days 5 houses, so on and so forth. If I'm not mistaken, a thou is added to the end. The ta. Okay? So that's 7 days. Where was I? Yum. 27. Wara'awa. Ha-kahan. Ba-yawam in the day. Ha-shabaya-aya. And day 7, right? And if the priest sees in day 7, if pasha, ta pasha, ba'ai war, wata ma'a, ha kahan, atwa, nagai, tazarai, hawa, 28, wa'am, dakathya, da'imad, ha baharat, la'a, pashatha, ba'ai war, wahawa, ka, sha'ath, hamakawa, hawa, wataharwa, hakahan, kaya, tazarabath, hamakawa, hawa. Yeah. Let me see. 29. Wa ayash awa asha kaya yahaya bawa nagai barash awa bazakwan in age. Okay, something about old. Zakwan is old age elderly. 30. Wow, I go to 32, right? Okay. 31, right? I was about to correct myself. Wara'a, ha kahan, ha nagai, wahana, mara'a, wa, imak, man, ha I war, wabawa, and in him, sha'ir, tazahab. Remind me about verse 30. And like in him might be in there. Tazahab, dak, dak, watama'a, athwa, ha kahan, natak, hawa'a, tazaraith, harash, awa, hazakwan, hawa'a. 31. Wakaya, yara'a, salakia, wakaya, yara'a, and because he sees the priest, hakahan. So wakaya, yara'a, hakahan, and because he sees the priest. Ath na ga'ai. Let me see. Where's my phone? Come on. Let me just finish this off right quick. Naga'ai, ha natak, wa na, ayan, mara'awa, imak, man, ha I war, wa sha'ir, shakar, ayan, bawa, wa ha sagyar, ha kahan, ath, nagai, ha natak, shabaith, yum. Okay, so that's it on that. Let me get this ready on this. Okay, so we have here 13 and 25. If anybody has any questions, shalom, everybody in the chat. If anybody has any questions, just ask in the chat. I'll try to get to them. Okay, 13 and 25 here, but that's not the one I wanted. This side. So it's always good to have multiple apps for study purposes for y'all officers. If y'all can't hear me, just let me know. Okay. Okay, this is 25. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the hair in the bright spot be turned white, and it be in sight deeper than the skin, it is a leprous broken out. It is a leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy. Okay? Salaki, bear with me 1 second. Leviticus. Okay, 25. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hair in the bright spot, and it be no lower than the other skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. Okay, so basically, hold on, let me just read this out. 27. And the priest shall look upon him in the 7th day, and if it be spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy. 28. And if the bright spot stay in his place, and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is a rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning. 29. If a man or woman have a plague upon the head, Nagai, okay, just wanted to confirm that. Nagai is plague. Let me see if I can get a better understanding of that. Nagai is the Hebrew word for plague. The way that word kept coming up, I'm like, is that plague? Salakia. Let me look up guy. To bellow. Okay, our bellowing. Okay, nagai, guy is a verb that means to bellow, right? Bellow means a deep, loud roar, typically in pain or anger. So na in the beginning serves as a preposition. So that's technically meaning nagai is saying our bellowing. There's still some stuff left or la? There's still some stuff left from Most High Christ. I'll deal with it after. Khan. Okay, so now that we understand that, I just wanted that understood, because the purpose of the Sabbath class is so that you can start to learn and see our culture and start to take back our nationality and everything else. Let me get this back. 25. What was it? Have a plague upon the head of or the beard. 30. Then the priest shall see the plague. Right? And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow, thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry skull, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. Now, what's the real important thing about this breakdown, Paratazah? What's so important about this breakdown? Okay, Salakia. If a man, 29, if a man or woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, 30, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. Now understand, Tazahab, that's gold in color. So if you see a thin hair, that means you have a plague. If you see a golden hair, you have a plague. According to the Israelites, official law, if your hair is golden, you have a plague. Khan.
To answer your question, because the priest is looking into that, like, because you know what I mean, because it wasn't awkward that somebody would have, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like here, but he had to look deep, because that's what they say. If he look deeper into, if it goes deep into, you know what I'm saying, into that situation, you know what I mean, that would that's different from this other person that had, you know what I mean, that had like
no.
Because that's what I'm hearing. No. If you look forward into
you're talking about the actual, what's it called? Understand. Clean and unclean is this. If I let you come to class, you will spread this. He's clean in the what's called. He's not contagious. That's what's called that. That's not what we're talking about here.
Oh, no.
We're talking about the very fact that this group of people, the Jews, their ancient ancestors said having yellow hair is a plague. And if we do not contain this properly, it'll spread. And we don't want this to spread. We don't want yellow hair in our golden hair in our community. What is this telling you? You don't realize? Think about where you are right now. You see how old are you, Paratasa? In the truth.
3.5.
Okay. You ain't that old, but always remember you're an alien, right? You can spend your life, all your time in here and forget how everybody else thinks. Everybody else thinks the people that wrote that were blonde-haired, blue-eyed. But contrary to popular belief, what is it saying? No, that's not what it's saying. Mariah, you're close, but what's it called? What is it saying? It's showing you that according to these people, that was considered a plague. If you had that feature, that was a plague. Meaning what? It wasn't natural for these people. These are not people that naturally have golden blonde hair. So much so that it was seen as a medical condition. It was accurately diagnosed as an actual medical condition. When these people saw, no, we have blonde hair. We're turning white. It is a plague. Can you imagine that? That's true black culture. Turning white was seen as a plague. Literally. Now, here's the important thing. So we're clear, doctors did exist during this time. It's just, this is early signs of quarantining. Meaning, okay, just like this. Everybody goes to see their doctor. They go, da-da-da-da-da. But there's some test results you get back from your doctor. Like, I don't know how medical science works. What, move over? Yeah. I don't know how medical science works today, but like, if they don't have a legitimate system where they put all the blood work inside a computerized and digital thing that puts everybody together, so they know you have polio before your doctor even tells you. But yeah, I know full well if you bring Ebola back into the country, yeah, you're screwed. This is what this is talking about. This is not saying the priest is a doctor. This is saying if it's discovered you have leprosy, a priest is going to check you out. And The priest is going to give the stamp of approval. You cannot leave from this spot. You cannot leave from your house. You are quarantined. Right? This isn't, understand, here's what this is really talking about. Nobody likes listening to their doctor, right? Especially in Israel. This is the Most High explaining to both us, the priests, and the public. This ain't a negotiation. Like, you saw them videos of COVID, the Chinese during COVID, like, they were literally taking the soldering iron and soldering people in their house. Like, not in people's door. Like, we be back in 14 days. I'm like, yeah, this ain't a negotiation. Yeah, that's basically what this law is saying. You will quarantine until we are able to verify you are no longer a threat to the public. That's what this law is talking about. The Bible is science. I don't know what else to tell you. Did I finish off 31 already?
Come on.
Okay. It is a dry, and there being it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and it is a dry skull, even a leprosy upon the head or a beard. Let me see, where does leprosy come from? Leprosy, 68, 79, hold up 1 second. It says primitive. To scourge, that is to be stricken with leprosy. Okay.
It says Slakia. Because you know that leprosy is different from the Bible or what we're talking about now, what leprosy is.
Right.
You know, leprosy is what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see brothers right now.
Albinos?
No, not albinos.
Oh, okay.
That, you know what I mean? I'm talking like from like back in the day. Definition would be
back in the day, your limbs would really fall off.
Right now they models.
Yeah, right.
You'll be seeing right now the people who have leprosy.
Yeah, right.
You know, black people who have leprosy that you see their pigment is losing.
Right.
They models now. People find that beautiful or something unique. But in today's standards, leprosy means that you're crippled.
Right.
That you're crippled and you cannot move. So.
Right. Yeah, leprosy also could lead to the losing of body parts. Like, people couldn't move you. Like, that's why it kind of wasn't really something to mess with. You literally could, like, I saw a joke on Family Guy one time where Peter went to a basketball game. You know that one, right? Yeah. He went to a basketball game and he's like, Lois, I feel like a leper. Hey, is anybody sitting here? The guy took off his arm and said, he put it next to him and said, yeah, this seat's taken. That's leprosy. Your body parts will literally just come. You'll lose a finger out of nowhere. Like, it's not fun. And if the priest, 31, and if the priest look on the plague of the skull, and behold, it be in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, there ain't no black in that. Then the priest shall shut up him that hateth the plague of the skull 7 days. That's worse than leprosy. No, COVID is worse than leprosy. 32, and in the 7th day the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, that the skull spread not, and there be in it no yellow hair, and the skull be not in sight deeper than the skin, he shall be shaven, but the skull shall he not shave. And the priest shall shut up him that hath, Salakia. I'm going into 32. All right, so we about to read this next set. Wara'a hakahan af hanagai bayawam hashabaya wahana la'a pasha natak wala'a haya bawa shair tazahab Wamara Hanatak Ayan Imak Man. Oh yeah, what was that word? Okay, I think that was it. Yeah, con. I think I was right about that. Hold up. I'm done. Wahana la'a pashak pasha salakia. Hanatak la wa la'a haya bawa sha'ir tazahab wa mara'a. Hanatak ayan imak man ha I war. 33. Waha tagalak wa'ath hanatak la yagalak Wahasagayar, Hakahan Ath, Hanathak, Shabaith, Yum Yum, Shanayath, 34. Wara'a, Hakahan Ath, Hanathak, Bayom, Hashabayai, Wahana, La'a, Pasha, Hanathak, Pa'aiwar, Slakia Ba'aiwar, Wa Mara'awa, Ayanan wa, Aimak, Man Ha'aiwar, Matahar, Athwa, Hakahan, Wa Kabas, Bagad Yawa, Wa Tahar, Wa Basha, Yapasha, Hanathak, Ba'aiwar, Akarya, Ta Taharathwa. 36. Wara'ahwa, Hakahan, and see him, the priest. Wahana, behold. Pasha, Hana is to behold. Hanathak, Ba'aiwar, La'a, Yabakwar, Hakahan, La Shire, Ha Tazahab, Tama, Hawa'a, Wa'am, Ba'ayan Yawa, Imad, Hanathak, Washire, Shakar, Tazamak, Boa, Narapa, Salakia. Oh, there's 37. Hanatak, Tahawa, Hawa'a, Wataharwa, and he's clean. Tahar means to be clean. Ha Kahan, 38. Sa Wa Ayash, Awa, Ayash, Kaya, Yahaya, Ba'aiwar, Basharam, Baharath, Labanath, 39.
That's it. That was the last one.
38 was the last one, right? Yeah, come. All right. Shucks. 32. And in the seventh day the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, if the skull spread not, and there be in it no yellow hair, and the skull be not in sight deeper than the skin, he shall be shaven, but the skull shall he not shave. And the priest shall shut him up that hath the skull 7 days more. 34. And in the seventh day the priest shall look on the skull, and behold, if the skull be not spread in the skin, nor be in sight deeper than the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. 35. But if the skull spread much in the skin after his cleansing, then the priest shall look on him. And behold, if the skull be spread in the skin, the priest shall not seek for yellow hair. He is unclean. Don't even bother. 27. But if the skull be in his sight at a stay, and that there is a black hair grown up therein, the skull is healed. He is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. 38. If a man also or a woman have the skin of their flesh bright spots, even white bright spots. Really?
Right.
Really?
That's wingworm.
Huh?
That's wingworm.
Oh, I had that.
In your head, white spot.
No, I had mine under the chin, right here under the chin. Honestly, for whatever reason, rebuilding the little girl, black girl that in the shop right next to me. And my mother was like, stay away from her. I'm like, I can't. She like, why? She literally sits right next to me. And that's when I guess it clicked to her, like, yeah, that is the bitch that gave you ringworm.
Yeah, if it's spray. And Salaki, sir, if I may, the priest also said you cut down your hair, but he didn't say to shave it off.
Right.
He said cut it down low,
Right.
so you don't break the law.
Right.
Because you're gonna still see any spots that
Right.
gonna happen. It's just a low cut.
Right.
And you know, with people who have wingworms, they have to cut down their heads so you can see the pattern, so they could get to treatment. So that's the white spots, because you know wingworms, once it start, you know what I mean? Once it start going, it's going to be red. Then they're going to start whitening out. You know what I mean? Because the scalp is dry. Because that's what worms do, is drying out the scalp. Salak.
God, do we get ringworms? Like, I don't know how I ended up getting it. It was it's big on kids, right? Ringworm.
Yeah, because you know, kids is playing in dirt, so on and so forth.
Right.
And it's contagious. You know, they jump on mattresses, do flip flop. You know what I mean? That's how I caught. I caught.
Oh, you caught it before?
Yeah,
okay.
I caught it before when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
also, when I used to fight,
Right.
and train, we have to sanitize the what's the name? We have to always sanitize the gym,
Right.
because wingworms and like strep would be an epidemic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it is like it's a form like how can I say? It's a form like a herpes. It's a form like that. You know what I mean? So it's contagious.
Yeah, that's why my mother was livid.
Yeah.
Okay, I can kind of understand where she was coming from.
But
Now.
depending
Okay,
on where you get it at, like if you get it in your head, you get it on your skin and your arm, it's tawab. It ain't gonna spread. But you get in your hair, that it would spread. You know what I mean? Epidemially. So a lot of people were scared that it you know what I mean? We get on, because I got it on my face before, but I have no hair.
Right.
So
yeah, it was kid.
So
yeah.
the worm won't eat the hair, so you can see the worm right there. But the worm will eat the hair. You know what I mean?
Wait,
That's
it's an
how
actual
spread.
worm?
Huh?
It's an actual worm, or
It's not no.
it's a bacteria, right?
It's a bacteria. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bacteria. It's a bacteria that forms circles.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That forms
Yeah, it was
circles.
a circle. Yeah.
So it's not a parasite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a bacteria.
Oh,
Well, you know,
that's
bacteria is
crazy.
parasites.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So where were we at?
It's disgusting.
No.
So you reading on? You started from
Oh, well, no, I think we still on this. But if the skull spread much in the skin after his cleansing, then the priest shall look on him, and behold, if the skull be spread in the skin, the priest shall not seek for yellow hair; he is unclean. Right? All right. So that's even white, bright spots. Okay. Having white spots is something is wrong with you. Like, come on, really? There's a white book. White spots and blonde hair is signs of a sickness.
That's right.
According to the ancient Jews. Not what I say, like literally that's what's written there. If you look up the word for the yellow hair, that's not yellow, that is golden. They're talking about blonde hair. White man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. 39. Salakia.
I'm 38.
Huh?
Oh, you got to start on the unit.
Yeah, the new one, yeah. Salakia. I'm about to just do this. Okay, 39. This is the third shot. Wara'a, Hakahan, Wahana, Ba'aiwar, Ba'sharam, Baharath, Kahawath, Labanath, Bahak, Hawa'a, Parak, Ba'aiwar, Tahawar, Hawa'a, 40. Wa'ayash, Kaya, Yamarat, Ra'ashwa, Kwarak, Hawa'a, Tahawar, Hawa'a, 41. Wa'am, Mapa'ath, Panayawa, Yamarat, Ra'ashwa, Gabak, Hawa'a, Tahawar, Hawa'a, 42. Wakaya, Yahaya, Bakwara, Kath, Awa, Bagabakath, Nagai, Laban, Adamadam. Adamadam. The heck is that? Salakia. I just gotta know what that is. Adamadam. Hello, that's Salakia. This is why it's good to have different what's it called, because you can go and look things up. I'm gonna just use my phone because those letters are too small. Certain word. I think it was Adamadum. Yeah, Khan, reddish.
Oh, that one.
Adamath. Yeah, Adamadamoth.
Oh, you're talking about
43. 43.
43?
Yeah, Khan.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, Salaki, did I not say it? No. I'm Salaki. Yeah, I'm 42. It's 42. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, I was in 42. I had never seen that. So, in this instance, a dum, a dum dum. That's how Esau pronounces it. A dum. Yeah, a dum dum. A dum. Sounds probably more accurate though. A dum. Khan. Tazarith.
That's like a runner's infection.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you have a rash and it flares up.
Yeah, Khan.
It's inflamed. It's inflamed.
Khan. Khan, you good. Tazarith. Parakath. Hawa'a. Bakwara Kathwa. Awa. Bagaba Kathwa. Wara'a. Athwa. Hakahan. Wahana. Shath. Hanagai. Labana. Adama Math. Bakwara Kathwa. Awa. Bagaba Kathwa. Kamara. Tazarith. I war Bashar. 44. Ayash. Tazar Y. Hawa. Tazama. Salakia. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Tama'a. Tama'a is unclean. Ha tama'a. Ya from the prayers. Ha tama'a, the unclean. Ya tama'a, Noah, are unclean. Okay. Ha kahan, bara'ashwa, in his head. Nagai wa. Nagai is plague. 45. 46 is the last one, right? Wahatazar Y. Ashar Bawa. In him.
45, right?
Yeah, Khan. Hanagai. Bagad Yawa. Yahayawa. Paramyam. Waraashwa. Yahaya. Parai. Parwai. Wa'il. Shapam. Ya'ita. Watama. Tama'a. Yakwara. 45. What's under 45? Okay, you will really literally say that. Okay, copy. 46. Call. Yamya. Ashar. Hanagai. Bawa. Yata ma'a. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Badad, Salakia. Yashab, Makawataza, La Makana, La Makana, Salakan, Mawashabia, wa, Salakia. Makana is camp. Makana is the Hebrew word for camp. Makana. All right, in English, starting at 39. Then the priest shall look, and behold, if the bright spots in the skin of their flesh be darkish white, it is a freckled spot that groweth in the skin. He is clean. He is clean. And the man and the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean. So baldness is not a sickness, right? Letting you know this is something of God, right? Having a bald head is something of God. Having a bald head. Salaki, if I could get a refill on coffee, everything to up. A bald head. I'm going to read that from the top. Then the priest shall look, and behold, if the bright spots in the skin of their flesh be darkish white, it is a freckled spot that groweth in the skin. He is clean. 40. And the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald. Yet is he clean. Being bald is not a sin because it went off your head, right? What's it called? It's just, that's how God made you, to go with the scripture in 1 Corinthians. 41. You got anything to add?
Oh, no.
Yeah, somebody that got freckles is also not a sin. I guess he's putting it out there for all the stupid people. Freckles ain't a sin. Being bald is not a sin. Swear to God. People harass your wife because you wore pants to work. I don't think they don't make scrub skirts. Sure. Huh? Salaki, say what you're gonna say. Yeah, I know back in the day, yeah, they used to have scrub skirts and all that, but not today. I don't even think that's sanitary and safe. Right? She needs to be able to be nimble and move around freely. And right. Right. Properly. Yeah, right. And the scripture, here's how you know the scripture doesn't support that. The scripture tells you that blood is sacred, but not in a overly quote unquote religious sort of way. Don't be around blood. Do not eat it. Handle blood like it's something sacred. Sacred in the essence that do not mess with it. Messing with it improperly could end your life. That's how blood's treated. Because at the end of the day, it is. You're not even if fluids left your body in less than 24 hours and you didn't take a shower, you're not allowed around people. That's a law in the Bible. You can have a federal crime if it's found out you did that. Okay, these laws are about quarantining. 41. And he that hath his hair fallen off from the part of his head toward his face, he is forehead bald, yet is he clean. Oh, Jordan. Moving on up, moving on to the east side, For those that don't know, for all you youngins, George Jefferson is completely lawful. I didn't know what the most I was talking about until the brother had to flash down. And LeBron James has no shame in his game, according to the Most High God. Wow. What do you do? No, you can go bald.
Yes.
Like
You were shame as it because how society portrayed you.
Oh, about shame by society.
Yeah.
I mean, under the law, yeah.
Yeah, under the law.
Yeah, con, yeah.
This is normal. Yeah, anybody. You gotta remember the Shalak.
Because some people don't want to.
With the preaching the prophet of the Lord, you ain't gonna make fun of somebody who's going born naturally. Like, why you wanna make fun of this person? Why?
Well, they do.
But you see what happened if you make fun of.
But it's always been like that, though. Remember Elijah?
Yeah, and that's what I'm bringing up. That's exactly what I'm bringing up.
Right?
Like, what? And that's the reason why the Most High God is all about brotherhood. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Why are you going to do it? Why are you going to do it? You want to scoff your brother to scorn? Don't do that. And if you do try it, especially to a priest and a prophet of the Lord, it's going to happen.
There's a bunch of kids. Sad. Now, for those that don't know, a bunch of kids thought it was fun to make fun of Elijah being bald. God sent 2 bears to eat 50 kids. You know what's so funny? Here's what I'm laughing at. Nigga, I'll make fun of my own kids dying. I'll make fun of my own, like, I do this for little black babies. And here I am right now laughing at the death of little black babies. I truly believe 50 black kids and 100 parents, mothers and fathers, had to sit there crying over some goddamn bears, right? And I just did all that. What in the Salaki, you know it's me. What in the hell makes you? I'm not gonna curse because I'm already about to possibly get us banned for being nice, for being non-profanity. What if I will literally sit here and laugh and joke about the death, about the unaliving by she-bears, not by humans, right? Because God ordered it, of 49 kids, right? What, because they thought it was a good idea, little kids thought it was a good idea to make fun of a bald man. What makes you think I won't make fun of a man whose last words were gang violence? Y'all so mad. Y'all so... Stop talking out your neck. Maybe things will happen. Like, I thought he had it on lock. Like, with all the love he got, you think somebody would be smart enough to know. But, yo, I'm going to be honest. I just got to... I was hoping it was a good what's it called, but I might just have to bring this out here. Like, we forgive the shooting. That's so right. Here's what I am going to say, because you got to be careful with how you handle this subject. How do I say this? That cat, Tyler Robinson, there's certain instances in history, in our history of this country, that really just show and make you understand what it means to be us, and it shows it to our oppressor. Perfect example is OJ. OJ showed white people what it's like to not get justice. Right? Congratulations. You now know what it feels like to have your leaders assassinated. It stings, doesn't it? You just want to tear everything up? Like, you just go crazy? Like, you saw the governor. I'm sorry. You saw the governor, like, see, look how we weren't a bunch of N-words in the street. Yeah, they beat up some dude, like, outside of Vigil just for saying F Charlie Kirk. Like, they're harassing HBCUs because one white man got shot. Like, you can't. One white man lost his life, and yeah, y'all so up in arms. I'm thinking of that meme everybody doing on Facebook with the crackers. What, you can't say that?
say that, but
Oh, Salakia. Okay. Yeah. Falling off from the part of his head toward his face, his forehead bald. Yet is he clean. Cannot be. You can rock the George Jefferson. You can also choose to get to go bald. Once you are going forehead bald, you do not have to rock the George Jefferson. You can go straight bald. 42. And if there be in the bald head or bald forehead a white reddish sore, it is a leprosy sprung up in his bald head or his bald forehead. 43. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the rising of the sore be white reddish in his bald head or in his bald forehead, as the leprosy appeareth in the skin of the flesh, he is a leprous man, he is unclean. The priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean. His plague is in his head. 45. And the leper in whom the plague is, his clothes shall be rent, and his head bare, and he shall put a covering upon his upper lip, and shall cry, unclean, unclean. 46. All the days wherein the plague shall be in him, he shall be defiled, he is unclean. He shall dwell alone, without the camp shall his habitation be. You ain't allowed around us.
Slovakia, if I may, say it should be a cover on his upper lip.
Mm-hmm.
Covering, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
His mouth.
Meaning, I'll double check with General Hyman. I'm gonna double check with General Hyman. I just had him on the phone, but I'm gonna double check with General Hyman. But I wanna confirm that because I think we're thinking about the same thing, but I don't want to say that. This is the fourth set, right?
Oh.
Número 4. I know Spanish. Shut up. 46. No, wait. Isn't the next verse 47?
Oh, no. That was 45. You started at 46.
I start at 46? Yeah. Copy. 46. All right. Okay. Call Yamya, Ashar, Hanagai, Bawa, Yatama, Tamaa, Hawa'a, Badad, Yashab, Mahawataza, La Makana, Mawashab.
Oh, Slovakia.
Yeah, I was supposed to start at 47, right?
I was looking at my paper wrong.
Yeah. Mawashabwa Khan. Okay, so I just read 40. Yeah. Yeah, 40. Okay, copy. Wahabagad Kaya Yahaya Bawa Nagai Tazaraith Babagad Tazamar Awa Babagad Pashath Yam 48 Awa Bashath Awa Ba'irab La Pashath Yam Wa Latazamar Awa Ba'iwar Awa Bakal Mala Akath Iwar Wahaya Hanagai Yarak Rak Awa Adamadam Babagad in close Awa Bagad is close or to deceive. Ba'Iwar Awa Basha Awa Ba'irab Awa Bakal Kalia Iwar Nagai Tazarith Hawa'a Wahara'a Af Hakahan 50. 50.
What you said?
Verse chapter verse 50.
You started at 46?
Yeah, come.
Oh, okay.
Salakia. Let me go a bit slower if you want. Wara'a hakahan af hanagai wahasagai wahasagyar wahasagayar kan af hanai nagai salakia shabaith yum yum 51 wara'a af hanagai bayum salakia bayum ha shabayai kaya pasha ha nagai baba gad awa bashafia awa ba'irab in the evening. Irab is evening. Awa ba'irwar lakal ashar ya Aisha, and he does. Aisha is to do or deed. Ha I war lama la mala'aka to the servant. Tazaraith the Tazaraith Mamara Ha Nagai Tama'a Hawa'a 52. Wa Sharap Ath Habagad Awa Ath Hashaf Ya Awa Ath Ha'irab Ba Tazamar Awa Tazamar is here. Ba Pashaf Yam Awa Ath Kal Kalia Ha'aiwar Ashar Yahaya Boa Hanagai Kaya Tazaraith Mama Arath Hawa'a Ba'ash Tasharap 53 Wa'am Yara'a.
That's it. Right there.
Oh, 52 was the last one?
Come.
Okay, Khan. Khan. Let me see. I started 47, right? Yeah, Khan.
46, 46.
So I started 46?
Come.
Okay. And all the days that wherein the plague shall be in him, he shall be defiled, he is unclean. He shall dwell alone, without the camp shall his habitation be. 47. The garment is but God. Also that the plague of leprosy is in, whether it be a woolen garment or a linen garment, whether it be in the warp or woof, or of linen or of woolen, whether in a skin or in anything made of skin. And if the plague be greenish or reddish in the garment or in the skin, either in the warp or in the woof or in anything of skin. Salakia, one sec, y'all. Salakia, one sec, y'all. I just want to make sure I know what that is for y'all. The wolf, 49. The warp is a piece of the weaving, and the woof is the web, also a mixture of the woof. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, if it's in like the border or if it's in like the stitching itself, doesn't matter. Okay. In the woof or in anything of skin, it is a plague of leprosy and shall be showed unto the priest. 50. And the priest shall look upon the plague and shut up it that hath the plague 7 days. And he shall look on the plague on the 7th day. The plague be spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof or in a skin or in any work that is made of skin. The plague is a fretting leprosy. It is unclean. 52. He shall therefore burn that garment, whether warp or woof, in woolen or in linen, or anything of skin wherein the plague is, for it is a fretting leprosy. It shall be burnt in the fire. Okay, basically, self-explanatory. Well, I'm glad we broke that down, what the actual dangers of leprosy is, because That sounds a bit extreme until you realize, like COVID. Just because you might be sick of COVID doesn't mean you burn your clothes. But leprosy literally could lead to you losing body parts in ancient times. So, yeah, I'm burning my clothes. For the sake of the entire community, I could go without this clothes. Right? Now, no, it's 52, right? That was the fifth set, right? So we're in the sixth set now, so 53? All right. Oh, we're going into the fifth set. Con. Wa'am yara'a hakahan wahana la'a pasha hanagai babagad awa bashatya awa ba'irab awa bakal kalia iwar wa tazawa hakahan wa kabaswa ashar bawa hanagai wa ha sagayar wa shabaith yum shanayath 55 wara'a hakahan akaria hakabas ath hanagai wahana la hapak hanagai ath ayanwa wahanagai la'a pasha tama'a hawa'a ba'ash dasharapnawa pakathath hawa'a bakwarathwa awa bagabakathwa wa'am ra'a hakahan wahana. So like we're in 56 now. Kaha hanagai akaria hakabas athwa wa kwarai athwa man ha bagad awa man ha iwar awa man Ashath, yeah, awa man ha'irab 57 wa'am tara'a iwar babagad awa bashath, yeah, awa ba'irab awa bakal kalia iwar parakas hawa ba'ash dashar panwa Ashar, Bawa, Hanagai, 58, Waha Bagad, Awa, Hashathya, Awa, Ha'irab, Awa, Kalia, Ha'iwar, Ashar, Dakabas, Wasar, Maham, Hanagai, Wakabas, Shanayath, Watakar, Tahar, Salakia, 59. Za'ath, Tawarath, Nagai, Tazaraith, Bagad, Ha Tazamar Awa, Ha Pashath Yam Awa, Ha Shathya Awa, Ha Arab Awa, Kal Kalia, Iwar, Lataharwa, Awa, Lata Ma'awa. How many verses do I have? Where do I stop at?
You stop at 59.
Khan, Salakia, you got to be calling these out. Salakia, I just, for what's it called sake, no, I'm talking to everybody. This is the most boring book ever. I'm serious. Leviticus, I'm going to just explain this to you. If you are getting a child to go into the scriptures, tell them to skip Leviticus. Tell them read Leviticus 11, Leviticus 23, and forget the book. I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead ass. This is kind of an order. So if you have a brother, like a young brother, coming into the scriptures, tell them fuck Leviticus. I'm a brother that likes studying. When I was reading the scriptures as a 10-year-old, then tried to go back as a 15-year-old, I stopped at Leviticus. This book is too boring for a child. I am falling asleep reading this. In Hebrew, I like reading Hebrew. It is too arduously boring. I'm serious. If you are not an adult, don't even bother reading Leviticus. And adults, honestly, because if you have the mindset and understand, Leviticus is pretty much pointless until Christ comes back. There is no sacrifice. Literally, the most important thing is 11 and 23. It is literally an arduous read. Salakia to everybody, because I know I seem droll right now. No, I'm talking about how boring I must seem right now, because I'm just bored as hell out of my mind.
No, the thing is that it's not boring.
Well, understand, Leviticus is just legal jargon after legal jargon after legal jargon.
I understand that, but people do like the legal jargon.
Con. But as far as, well, Salaki, as far as people just introducing themselves into the scriptures, they don't. You have to understand, you're the majority of people can barely read, period, let alone Old English. Then you are telling them to read but something droll as hell. What I mostly tell people, the 11th and the 23rd, and skip over it unless you see yourself somebody that can because most of this is irrelevant. How to properly do a sacrifice, you'll never need to know that. Our sacrifice was made already. It's Christ. Why is this important that we're learning it today? So you can understand better our culture. We're the first nation to have quarantine. This is for me and him to understand. So when an idiot tries to say something against us and say the Bible is unscientific, we invented quarantine. But other than that, this is droll. For somebody trying to read the scriptures, this is droll. Basically, this is stuff like that Egyptologists like to know. Oh, we invented quarantine. How is that getting somebody off crack cocaine? Okay, this book can be very droll. This is something I'm teaching for the purposes of people that like to be teachers and inspire people. Because a lot of people don't like to actually sit down and read the scriptures. A lot don't. And the main two reasons are the first two, because they don't read fundamentally, and it's getting bad. That's getting bad because society needs to get more in a habit of teaching and forcing children to read. Not being in front of a screen. There's a show called Coco Melon that's destroying children's cognitive dissonance, and it's mainly because you're already having television do it already. People were saying this when I was a kid, like the instant gratification of television is slowly rotting the brain. Have you ever seen people my age, like, don't even want to read a long Facebook post? That is bad. And it's fundamentally bad. Why? Because old records can then be misconstrued and lied about, or just simply misrepresented because somebody's not reading it word for word. Having the ability to be able to read for long periods of time is a skill, and it needs to be passed down in the future generations, across the board, not just have one or two people have this ability. But forcing it on children, Salaki, I got it out. Forcing it on children to a point is droll. So that's why I say that mainly about certain books and certain things. Because Psalms is another one. It's just, I won't say that about Psalms, because Psalms has a little bit of interest because it's poetic. But yeah. So right, 53. And if the priest shall look and behold the plague be not spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof or in anything of the skin, then the priest shall command that they wash the thing wherein the plague is, and he shall shut it up 7 days more. And the priest shall look on the plague, 55. After that it is washed, and behold, if the plague have not changed its color, and the plague be not spread, it is unclean. Thou shalt burn it in the fire. It is fret inward, whether it be bare within or without. And if the plague, 56, and if the priest look, and behold, the plague be somewhat dark after the washing of it, then he shall rend it out of the garment, or out of the skin, or out of the warp, or out of the woof. And if it appears still in the garment, either in the warp, or in the woof, or in anything of skin, it is a spreading plague. Thou shalt burn that wherein the plague is, wherein the plague is, with fire. 58, and the garment either warp or woof, or whatsoever thing of skin it be, which thou shalt wash, it the plague be departed from them, then it shall be washed the second time, and shall be clean. 59. This is the law of the plague of leprosy in a garment of woolen or linen, either in the warp or woof, or anything of skins, to pronounce it clean or to pronounce it unclean. That's just literally how you deal with society. Why is this book called Leviticus? Because the entire book is basically how the priesthood is the priesthood's official jobs. The priesthood is there to make sure, or authorizes, a quarantining. You cannot be quarantined properly without a priest authorization. You cannot be prosecuted for specific crimes, federal crimes, unless a priest authorizes it. Which is why a good chunk of the law, especially a lot of death penalty or capital punishment laws, are contained inside of Leviticus. Every book is important, but how do I say this? Every book is not. How do I say it? Every book is important. There's, understand, I'm telling this to children. If you got children coming into the scriptures, because I'm 9-10 years old, and this messed up my walk. Anyone dealing with a child who likes the scriptures, tell them you probably be mindful of Leviticus. If you feel that you can't handle Leviticus, just skip to Numbers. Numbers is more interesting. It's more fun. You get to learn names. Deuteronomy is literally Moses' diary. It's simple and easily what's it called. Leviticus is droll. And then, especially dealing with the age group of the child, Daddy, what does it mean to lay down with an animal? Skip that chapter of Leviticus. Skip the whole 18. I'm sorry, Bajo. Why am I asking questions about dealing with animals and children, dealing with moms and daddies? Don't ask me. Your child asked me, should they read the Bible? I said yes. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So yeah, be mindful of the book of Leviticus. Salakia. We got next 7.
Set 6.
Yeah, Khan. All right, you got anything to add? Khan. You in a rush or something? Or?
Oh, no, but it's 11:30.
Oh, well, Khan. I don't know what's it called, but Khan. Well, yeah, Khan. 14. Wayadabar Yahweh al-Masha La'amar Za'ath Tahaya Tawarath Salakia Ha Matazarai Ba Yawam Ha Tamarath Waha Waba'a Allah Ha Kahan 3 Wayataza'a Ha Kahan Allah Maha Makataz Kawataza La Makana Wara'a Hakahan Wahana Narapa Nagai Ha Tazarai Man Ha Tazarai Tazarwa Ha Tazarwai 4 Wa Tazawa Hakahan La Kwa Wa Laquak La Matahar Wa Salakia Shathia Taparium Hayawath Taharwath Wa'itaza Araz, Washanya, Laith, Azab, Azab, Tazawa, Hakahan, Shakat, Ath, Tatapawar, Kath, Allah, Kalia, Karash, Al, Mayam, Yum. 6. Ath, Tatapar, Kaya, Yakwak, Ata, Wa'ath, Aitaza, Araz, Wa'ath, Shanya, Tawalaith, Wa'ath, Azab, La Tabal, Awatham, Wa'ath, Tazapar, Kaya, Badam, Tazapar, Shakata, Ail, Mayam, Kayayam. Oh, wait, 7. Verse 7. Haza Ail, Matahar, Mal, Tazaraith, Shabai, Pa'ayim, Taharwa, Shalak, Ash, Tatapar, Kaya, Ayo, Panya, Shada. Okay, 14:1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, This shall be the law of the leper in the day of his cleansing. He shall be brought unto the priest, and the priest shall go forth out of the camp, and the priest shall look, and behold, if the plague of leprosy be healed in the leper, verse 4, then shall the priest command to take for him that is to be cleansed 2 birds alive and clean, and cedar wood, and scarlet and hyssop. 5, and the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthen vessel over running water. As for the living bird, he shall take it in the cedar wood, and the scarlet, and the hyssop. He shall take it in the cedar wood, and the scarlet, and the hyssop, and shall dip them in the living bird, in the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. And he shall sprinkle upon him that is to be cleansed from the leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the living bird loose into the open field. And he that is to be cleansed shall wash his clothes, and shave off all his hair, and wash himself in water, that he may be clean. And after that he shall come into the camp, and shall tarry Salakia. Khan, I read 8 by accident. This is the last set, right? All right. Let me get this. Wait. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Hold on 1 second now. Okay. All right, last 7. Wakabas Hamatahar Ath Bagadia Yoa Wa Galak Ath Kal Shairwa Wa Rakataza Bamayam Wa Tahar Wa Akar Yabawa Al Hamakana Wa Yashab Salakia Ma Kawataza La Akal Wa Shabaith Yum 9 Wa Haya Bayawam Hashabaya Yagalak Ath Kal Shairwa Ath Ra'ashwa Wa Ath Zakwanwa Wa Ath Gabath Ayan Yawa Wa'ath Kal Sha'irwa Yagalak Wa Kabas Ath Bagad Yawa Wa Rakataza Ath Basharwa Ba Mayam Wa Tahar 10. Wabayawam Hashamayanya Yakwak Shanya Kabashyam Damayamam. Kabashyam is lambs or sheep. Kabasha. If I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, not in this verse. Come on. Look, you don't got a what's it called app on your phone, right? Bible app. Hebrew app on your phone.
Yeah, I have the Hebrew.
Yeah, look up what kabash is in that verse.
Kabash?
In verse 9, yeah, come on. I can be wrong sometimes.
In verse 9?
Yeah, come on. Kabas. Wait, no.
59?
No, 9, 14 and 9.
14 and 9. Oh, 14 and 9.
Yeah, come on. Oh, Salakia, 14 and 10. Wa kabash akath yakan. Bath shanafta damayama wa shalasha. Aisharanyam Salath Manaka Balawala Bashaman Walag Akkad Shaman. 11. Waha I'm Yad.
Shalak is there.
Khan, what is it?
Talking about Kabashim? Because it means lamb.
No. In this verse, you ain't got like a, huh? Verse 10, yeah.
14 and 10.
Well, when you find it, hold up, I'm in 11. Waha Aima Yad, Hakahan, Hamatahar, Af, Ha-Ayash, Ha-Matahar, Wa-Atam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Patak, Ahal, Mawa'id. 14. Walakwak, Ha-Kahan, Af, Ha-Kabash, Ha-Akkad. Oh, it's 10. Wait, maybe I did, it was right. Oh, yeah, it's a lamb. Okay, Khan. It's lamb. Okay, I was looking in the wrong verse. That's why. Wahakwarayab, Athwa, La Asham, Wa'af, La Gahashamwa, Shaman, La. So, Slakia, Wa'af, Lag, Ha Shaman. Okay, Khan. Shaman is oil, like actual physical oil. I'm trying to figure out the meaning because mashak can also mean oil. The word for anoint can also be used for oil.
But that's the actual word?
What?
Mashak, right? That's the actual word.
A verb, yes.
Like anointed.
No, but it can be used for the noun.
It can be used for the noun?
Oil, the noun oil. Okay, king, malak. Malak is also the verb to reign or to rule. The ruler and to rule, yeah.
I know that part right
there. There's a lot of words like that. Same thing with malak. Malak is messenger or to deliver a message. Or to be a servant, yeah. That's why the word mala'aka when it comes to the Sabbath service is so similar. Mala'aka is the main word you use. For those that don't know, when you're debating somebody with the Sabbath service, the main point is mala'aka. Mala'aka. No. Okay, mala'aka is a verb by itself. Mala'aka. Okay. Okay, but it's also the noun messenger. It also translates to angel. It translates to messenger or angel. What you have to understand is what I try to teach every time with Hebrew words. Don't worry about necessarily the word. Worry about the spirit of what this thing is trying to convey. When you understand what it's trying to actually convey, you can understand why it may be broken up in sometimes. A mala'ak is basically dealing with the idea of you do something for somebody else. So when you understand and see mala'akath, when it says don't do servile work or don't do mala'akath, Don't do work for another person. That's not saying your roof got messed up, but you can't fix it till Sunday night or Saturday night. That's saying if your boss's roof is messed up, he's screwed. He cannot come to you and say, yo, you can't get off at 10 o'clock because we got to handle this. And that's also, understand, that's like not saying the business roof is messed up. If you want to have brotherhood and say, nah, Captain Zaryak's my boss, his family roof is messed up. He got the grandbaby staying up in there. I'm not going to have that grandbaby cold up in there. We're going to fix that roof tonight on the Sabbath day. Not because it's finance, not because he's paying me or whatever, because a starving child would, be cold. That's what that verse is talking about. A lot of times you'll have verb. Well, here's another one, dabar. What is dabar? Dabar is the verb to speak, but it's also word or command. Right? It can also kind of mean order, but that's more so Iraq. Right? Iraq, if I'm not mistaken, also fits that term. I'll have to look it up, but Iraq is, I order you to do this, and here's the order. There's many instances of this. Gone. If anybody got any questions online, Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Elder Charles, Most High in Christ. Okay, did I finish it off? Did I get to 14?
You could just read it over.
Salakia, 13. Why? Okay, 14 right here. Walakwak hakahan madam from blood ha asham wa nakthan and give hakahan io tanawak azan ha matahar haya manayath wa io bahan yadwa his hand hayaman yath while bahan in them Ragal. This is 14.
Okay.
Ragalwa Hayaman Yath. Okay, so let's get in this off. 8. And he that is to be cleansed shall wash his clothes and shave off all his hair and wash himself in water, and that he may be clean. And after that he shall come into the camp and shall tarry abroad out of his tent 7 days. But it shall be on the 7th day that he shall shave all his hair off his head and his beard and his eyebrows, even all his hair he shall shave off, and he shall wash his clothes. Also he shall wash his flesh in water, and he shall be clean. And on the 8th day he shall take 2 he-lambs without blemish, and 1 ewe-lamb of the first year without blemish, and 3/10 deals of fine flour, for a meat offering mingled with oil, and 1 log of oil. And the priest that maketh him clean shall present the man that is to be made clean, and those things before the Most High at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. 12. And the priest shall take 1 he-lamb and offer him for a trespass offering, and the log of oil, and wave them for a wave offering. Now notice, I would just want to bring this out. He basically made the brother shave about 3 times, right? Right? Before you even step foot in the temple. Notice that. All right, once you get the diagnosis and you're diagnosed clean, you need to shave. Then you can come around, brothers. Then after 7 days, I need you to shave again. Wash all your clothes. Then you could come around, brothers. Then after that, shave again. And then you could come bring your sacrifice. Right? And wave them for a wave offering before the Most High. And he shall slay the lamb in the place where he shall kill the sin offering and the burnt offering in the holy place. For as the sin offering is the priest, so is the trespass offering. It is most holy. And the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering, and the priest shall put it upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his foot. Most High in Christ. So basically, that's it. When you go, okay. So yeah, when you go and you look this up, like I said, Leviticus can be very droll, but there's very good gems inside of Leviticus about learning our culture and learning our way of life. But as far as what's it called, depending on your reading level and depending on who you're doing. I said that for children because children's what's it called. I would tell adults, suck it up, Buttercup. Honestly, yeah, it can be droll. You're an adult. Get through it. But children, you want a children to like the scriptures. You want a children to be able to, what's it called? And my guess, as understand, like I said, I was a studious brother. And if you know me from being in the school, you can understand I really did like the scriptures. And if you understand my personality, reading Genesis, oh, niggas sleeping with their daddies, what's it called, and doing all types of stupid stuff. Yeah, this is a book I like. Then you get to Leviticus. And it's just, here's how you make a curtain. And here's how you make a nice chain. And here's how you kill a goat properly. And here's how you wave the fat of the goat. I'm going to just tell you right now, if you got a brother who's younger, who's interested in actually sitting down and reading this, suggest, even if they show you or not, suggest skipping over Leviticus for that reason. It's a very droll book for a new reader or for a young reader with a short attention span. I got ADHD, so I will never not have a short attention span. So, God, it took me so long. The only reason it took me about a year to get through the whole Bible is because it took me so long to get through Psalms. And that's the fun book, I said. But with that, I imagine him up here. Shapar, you only gonna do Lord's Prayer.
Come.
No sign Christ. If anybody needs that, Salakia. If anybody needs that information on how to do the trumpeting properly, I can send you the cat's YouTube page. He has a quick video. It's no more than 5 minutes. He uses the piece, the actual trumpeter metal piece, and he basically breaks it down on how you can do it. You can start, if you do it, you can really start like singing into it, so to speak. Like you could do the actual F beat if you know how to do it properly. Yayan. Remind me to fill this upwards. I'm not trying to be too drunk. Ooh. La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. Okay. Shapar, which means horn. And another thing, sometimes it messes me up with the hole in these. Or maybe it's just my lip shape. If I don't hold it in exactly the right spot and exactly the right, that's why the sound will be what's it called. That's why it's good to have a metal piece that's what's it called. I might take this down to a Sam's Club. Is that the name of them? Sam, right? Yeah, something like that. And have them actually take a look at it to see if they can have a metal piece specifically made to fit that. Because if we can, yeah, that'll be better. Yeah, Khan. With that, I imagine turn Sarah upon your Hakodam, which means turn to face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemkel, Yahweh, Malakuka, Laba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Arataza, Wa, Hayah, Shemayim, Matananawa, Lakab, Hasalaknawa, Kawatinawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawatinawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayanawa. By the side of one. Above. Hawashaynawa. Ayah. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapara.
Abara.
Labalamya.
Ayayam.
Aman.
Amon.
Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done,
as in earth
as is in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forgive us our debts
Forgive our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
and forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
And thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be.
So I encourage Saw, which means to turn. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat. I imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Yajim Matah, hands down. Side turn faces sisters. Sisters, we're going to give one courtesy. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat. I imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shem Bashem Yahshua Yajim Matah, hands down. Dismissed.
Next week, we're going to start on Leviticus chapter 14, verse 15. Leviticus chapter 14, verse 15. Shalom.